With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
Hi friends, the question is insoluble component of starch in water constituting 80% to 85% of starch is composed of beta D glucose C1 C4 C2 C6 linkage, or alpha D glucose C1 C4 C2 C6 linkage, or beta D glucose C1 C4 and C1 C6 linkage, or alpha D glucose C1 C4 C1 C6 linkage. So we have to find out the linkages. Okay, so first of all, let us know about the starch. Okay, so starch is made up of two important constituents. One is amylose and the other one is amylopectin. Okay, amylopectin. So amylose. So amylose, first let us discuss about amylose. So amylose, it actually when it dissolved in hot water, it give a colloidal dispersion. Okay, colloidal form. Okay, colloidal dispersion in hot water, amylose. And if you take amylopectin, which is completely insoluble in water, so in the question we have to note that insoluble component of starch, which is an indirect. So here in the starch, the completely insoluble component that is present in starch is amylopectin. So first hint we got is amylopectin, because insoluble component in starch is amylopectin, not amylose. So amylopectin in water constitute 80 to 85% of starch. Okay, so it is actually, amylose is a linear, it is actually a linear polymer, that is a linear polysaccharide, and therefore it has alpha D 1,4 link glucosidic bonds. Okay, glucosidic bonds, it have alpha D 1,4 glucosidic linkage, which is a linear polymer, as well as it composed of 20% to 30% in starch. Okay, 30% present in the starch structure. Okay, but if you take amylopectin, which is already I said it is completely insoluble, and it is actually highly branched polymer. Okay, so it is actually a branched polymer of glucose units, of alpha glucose units. Okay, alpha glucose units. And if you see, this is the structure of amylopectin, and if you see in the structure, you can see that the glucose units are linked in linear. Okay, so the linear way. So this is the glucose linkage are linked through a linear way, and at the same time with alpha glucosidic linkage. Okay, so if you see here, it is a alpha glucosidic linkage. Okay, so this is a alpha glucosidic linkage. Okay, so in this way it get branched by alpha glucosidic bonds, it get branched. So it is a highly branched polymer of alpha glucosidic units, and we know that it comprises of 80 to 85%, that is starch comprises of 80 to 85% of amylopectin. Okay, so here if you notice in the structure, it is alpha 1,6 glycosidic bonds. Okay, so the first carbon and the sixth carbon, and the other thing is alpha 1,4 glycosidic bonds. So one is first carbon and the other from the other glucose unit, fourth carbon. So here the linkage is alpha 1,6 glycosidic bonds and alpha 1,4 glycosidic bonds. So we can come to the conclusion that it is alpha D, because both are alpha in position, not beta. So alpha D glucose, that is C1 C4 here, that is glycosidic unit C1 C4, and then the other one is C1 C6 linkage. Okay, so this one is C1 C6 linkage. Okay, so the answer is alpha D glucose, C1 C4 and C1 C6 linkage is the correct answer that we have derived from the amylopectin structure, and the other three is not an answer, and the insoluble component of starch in water is amylopectin. Okay, so this is the answer for the given question. Thank you.
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut app today.